Hello, my name is Julian Buss, and I'm going to walk you through how to use Doctopus to hand out files or spreadsheets, docs or spreadsheets to students in your class. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to my Google Drive, and I'm going to create a new spreadsheet. Okay, under add-ons, I already have it added on, but you'll probably have to, if you've never used Doctopus, you'll probably have to get add-ons. Okay, and there it is there. So you'll want to find it under the add-ons list. Then once you have it, go ahead and launch it. Okay, go ahead and under step 1, select a roster. I'm going to build a new roster, and I'm going to build the new roster on this sheet. Okay, so now you need to populate this with the first, last name, and email of all of your students, which seems like a lot of work, but it's really not too tricky if you took the time to send out a Google form for everyone to fill out with their first, last name, and email. I've already got their responses. Okay, the form basically just simply asked for first name, last name, and school Gmail. So it's a pretty easy form to create. And I just want to access their responses. So, of course, I just filled out fake information, but you're probably going to select a whole bunch of names. I'm just going to select the 2 here. Command C to copy. Command V to paste. I'm going to refresh. Set the roster name. Okay, I'm not going to create class folders. Doing that creates a whole bunch of folders that I'm not really interested in, so I'm not going to click that. There could be benefits to these if you are going to use folders to hand out a lot of stuff to your students, but I'm not going to choose that. Save roster and continue. Alright, how would you like Doctopus to copy and distribute Drive files or folders? Alright, I want them all to be the same. Alright, and I don't want the class to access individual folders. I want to hand out sheets or spreadsheets directly to kids and have the only people that can access it be me and that student. So the assigned student level access, I want them to be able to edit what I give them. So this is basically all the defaults. I didn't really change anything there. Alright, the next step is to choose the folder that holds the assignment, spreadsheet, Google Doc, whatever you're going to hand out to the students. So I'm going to choose that folder. Alright, so I've already got a folder in here called my fake class resources for this demo. So I'm going to select that folder. Now I'm going to select the file within the folder. I just made some templates basically here. So just pick one of them, save and continue. Okay, I'm going to rename the folder here. So I'll call this the Sustained Silent Reading spreadsheet. Alright, so I just created that folder in my Google Drive. How do I want the student files named? I can use their last name and first name. That's great. I'm going to leave that, but I'm going to change this to SSR worksheet. Something like that. Save and continue. You can review, run. It's kind of nice little pop-up, tells you that things worked okay. So Doctopus was able to create a file name, key, and link to everyone in the class. Wouldn't hurt to rename this something. Makes sense. All right, I'm going to exit out of this. This is basically what this file did the handing out. It handed out the document to all your students electronically. So I want to make sure that that worked. So I'm going to go back into my Google Drive, close those files. All right, and go back to the main drive folder. So here's my new folder that was created, Hour 1 Doctopus Roster Demo, SSR Spreadsheet. I'm going to go in there, and it's going to show me that I shared a document to 2 students. You'll have it show a lot more than that. And if I click on one of these students, I can see that they got the correct document here. If I'm interested in making sure that it was shared with only one other person, I can check that. If I really want to make sure it worked, I can click on the settings here and see that, okay, both myself and the student have editing rights to this, and no one else does. And that's what I had wanted to have happen. Students can access the documents by going to the Google Drive app on their iPad, signing in. They should probably have docs, sheets, and slides downloaded as apps so that they can then work on whatever Google file you give them.